Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is from Talks. We are studying Canada Series Part 3. We're going to talk about study courses before admission, before you submit your application. What kind of courses we're expecting, we're going to expect when we apply to a Canadian university. We're going to talk about that all in this video, this Part 3. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe. Let's get right into it. So this video is going to be a clear breakdown for what the expenses are going to be if you want to cover the costs you have to cover before your application is submitted to the university. So it's not all about, this is not about your application or visa or after you get admission, but it's before you get your decision from the university. So it's like a budget planning guide. So as we know, budget planning is a little bit hard because we might incur a void. We have to make sure that we do avoid surprises and we get the confidence to financially cover all of our costs. So we're going to talk about that. But first thing we will talk about is going to be about what are the full costs before we submit the application. So as you can see here on the screen, we have the price on the right for the US dollars and here for the Canadian dollars. CA day here on the left, and we have the items here. So first is, I do assume you do have the original degree from the university. This is as an information for you. This is for masters, so we're not talking about undergrads, because I do expect you do have an undergraduate degree already. You're applying to Canadian universities as a master's student, so I do expect that. So I do assume you do have the original degree, but if you don't have, or you have to severe your payment to a university to get your undergrad degree, then you have to go ahead and do that cost. It depends from university to university, country to country, so you'd have to do that. So if you secure your original graduation certificate and original transcript to start your application, it's very important to get the original. So original undergraduate degree. So if you're applying for masters, so if you're applying for PhD as well, you need to have both the undergrads and the masters ready for that case. So I do assume you do have the original degree prepared. So if you don't have that prepared already, then it's going to be a cost incurred at you, so rather coming right. So the second is West credential evaluation. Very important, to be costly as well. So as we know, the World Education Service, it's a service that helps you to internationalize your transcripts and graduate certification. So it's not only for Canada, but for US as well. So as you're applying to Canada, you need to select the country Canada, and then US is going to, so your credentials are going to be evaluated by an international organization. That's going to be WES, so WES, so credential evaluation is going to do that. So they do require you to pay $210. That's for course by course. So document date is document by document, but the popular one for students is the course by course. But you'll have to check the university whether they take the course by course or the document by document, because there are some universities that are really strict that want you to bring a course by course credential evaluation. So you have to do that check. It depends on fields as well. They might not require WES for you before application, but after they might require it as well. So you have to go through all the admission requirements there at university. So if you have any comments, questions that are in specific universities you want me to check, you can go ahead and write them down below in the comment section. So the first course here on the list is going to be your original degree if you don't have it, but after that it's going to be like the WES credential evaluation. You have to pay $210 United States dollars, or the price CAD is going to be $287. So as you're applying for WES evaluation, then you're going to have costs related with WES as well. So the WES will do require you to send original documents to WES from your university. So if your university is verified to send via a verified email address from the university, then that won't be a lot of cost. It's going to be fine. But if you don't have a verified university in the US list, then you will have to pay for courier fee. It's going to be like for the mailing service you're going to get for. That's going to be like, at my time in my country, it's going to be different. So I pay like $30 for that to send original documents from my university to WES for the evaluation to occur. So I paid $30 in USD or $41 in Canadian dollars. So I did pay that. And another payment related to the courier fee is going to be like, after your evaluation is complete by WES, then your document from WES is going to be sent to the specific university you apply. So they're going to charge you like $36 per one university. So, or in Canadian dollars, going to be like 50 Canadian dollars. So you have to make sure that these payments, they're all related with US, to be honest. So you have to pay that all amount together. It's going to be like, if you sum them together, it's going to be 240 and 36, like 176 or $80 right about there. So it's going to be that range. So West only does require you that much amount of money. So that's the West related. So one thing you need to remember is West, it does say it will try its best to finish your West evaluation in like a month or two, but since it's only business days, they might take longer. So you have to make sure you apply before 3, 4, 5 months before you start your application, just to make sure you meet the deadlines, because it's going to be tough when you're resting this time. So you have to make sure you apply beforehand. So make sure that as well. So also one tip I might give you, if you want to save this courier fee to send original documents to West, then this $36, you might lower the dollar here from 36 to around maybe $10 or $12 around there. You can do that if you know the university you are applying to, and then before the evaluation starts, you can submit the university name and then where the evaluation is going to be sent. If you know the university and the documents sent to the university specifically, if you know which university you're applying to and you are sure you're going to apply to that university, then you can submit that name before the application, and that might save you $20 to $15, which is not a lot of money, but it's fine. It's fine, as we are looking to lower the costs of our expenses. So the next is going to be, as we all know, popular in Canada. You don't have any university application fee waivers, so no, it doesn't work. You might get some, but it's difficult, and it's just no, it's a must. So you'll have to pay the university fee, application fee. So for maths, this is like 91 US dollars. But in Canada, it's 125 Canadian dollars. You have to pay that as well, university application fee. So you pay that and you submit your documents. So unless you pay, your documents won't be evaluated by the university. So these are the costs you pay before you submit your application successfully to a university role already selected. So the next one is going to be the IELTS examination. So it's like $187 currently recent time as time I'm recording this video. So it's like $187 or 255 Canadian dollars and 50 cents. But one thing we need to know here is there are times when universities don't really require you IELTS examination to go ahead and apply with your application. They might waiver the IELTS examination if your undergraduate studies or your country speaks English. So if it's an English speaking country, then you don't have to worry about that. But also, if your undergraduate studies for 4 or 5 years have been in a university where the official language where it's taught is English, then you might get a waiver. So you might avoid that, but more or less you might need the IELTS examination for your visa as well. So if you have the financial leniency, then you could do this, take the IELTS. It's going to help you in a lot of things. You could get the exposure as well. We do recommend it for that as well. So that's going to be the next goal. The other one is going to be passport, which I might consider you do have that already. Original degree and passport are really important. But if you don't have that as well, that cost might come in right at your face as well. So you have to make sure you do have all of these costs just put all together. So you'll be more lenient toward your finances, and you don't know, do I have the full amount or am I lacking something? That I'll have to make sure you do all these costs together. And as we know, when we do budget planning or costs, we do know unexpected surprises might come in, so you have to make sure you do have maybe 10, 20, 15% talks about that. So you have to that amount ready for that as well, just in case you don't know. So total in USD we have 554 American dollars. So that is like very individual expense is going to be like, this is not the IELTS exam, but the West credential evaluation, so the application fee as well is not refundable. So the next is important things to keep in mind is budget for the unexpected, as we know. So buffer above your estimated cost, very important. Last minute documents, because are very common as well. So the budget, we're not saying you have to have this exact amount, but we don't know, it depends from people to people. So the next one is watch exchange rates as well. Currency, sometimes for example, universities they do require you to pay in Canadian dollars, so exchange rates might fluctuate, so we have to have that as well in mind. So prioritize IELTS and application fees. The two items they normally West IELTS and application fees are the most highest, the three highest expenses you will have when you start your application. So verify all fees before paying, as we know. So always make sure your fees paid, they are original sites, they are not scams. People are getting scammed a lot in these days, so you have to make sure everything is done in a clear and original and confirmed way. So the next one is plan early to avoid delays. Please, this is very important. If you're applying especially to West, you might be saying, okay, West does finish everything in 2 weeks. No, it might take 2 months, 3 months. So worst case, we'll have to always go with the worst case scenario. We'll always have the worst case and be ready for that. So I think that's it for today. Hope you like this video. If you have any questions, you can write them down below. If you have anything that you want me to go in detail with, you can write them down below in the comment section. If you like this video, if you really thought it's really helpful, you can give it a like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you on the next.